Hey everybody, Brian Carruthers here. I am your network marketing coach, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about how important it is to always remember that less is more. Less has got to be more. Here's what I mean. Brevity is king. Be brief, baby, be brief. The more you say, you might think the more you know, the more you have to say. You might feel like your prospects need to hear everything about everything for them to make a decision to join your team or to purchase your product, and they don't. Here's what you need to always remember. People who say too much see no duplication in their business. Being long-winded will not only kill duplication, it also stumps your growth of your business. It'll stump your growth. It's almost like smoking cigarettes for your business. You don't want to do that. Look, guys, your team will not use you for doing their presentations for their prospects because they're afraid you're going to talk too long, and they're going to turn off their prospects. And their prospects are going to be mad that they got them roped into this 1 hour presentation that should have only been 20 minutes. Your three-way calls should be 3, 4, or 5 minutes. Share your story, answer questions, and close. Not long-winded diatribes, right? If your team can't count on you to do a succinct and powerful, effective, quick three-way call, again, they will lose confidence and they will no longer use you for three-way calls. And that's going to be the death of your business. Game plan interviews. When you do a game plan interview with your brand new recruit, the last thing that you want to do is to spend an hour with them. They don't need an hour. Matter of fact, if you spend an hour with that new recruit, they might like it, but they now probably think that they need to spend an hour with every recruit that they bring aboard. And they either don't have the hour to give to every recruit, or their recruits won't want to spend an hour. So a presentation, like in our business, a presentation is like 20, 25 minutes from soup to nuts. Company, product, compensation plan, timing, and close. Boom, it's got to be fast. It's got to be succinct, to the point. People don't want, we're in a microwave society. People want things fast. They want things, boom, over and done, right? So your presentations, your three-way calls, and your game plan interviews. Again, say less to your own prospects, and very importantly, leaders, say less to your people's prospects. Say as little as you can to still close a deal. Remember that. Say as little as you need to still close a deal. And again, you will be tempted because you might be one of those analytical types that you felt like you needed to know everything, which you probably didn't, but maybe you did, okay? But even if that's you, that's not the majority of people. The majority of people don't need to know how we put a man on the moon. They just like the fact that a man actually got to the moon. They don't need to know all the formulas, calculations, how the rocket was designed. They don't need to know that. They don't want to know that. You don't want them to know that. So in your business, guys, okay, as little as you need to be able to convey the information so they know exactly what they're getting, okay, with the product or the opportunity, but no more than that. And again, sometimes we just like to hear ourselves talk. Sometimes we feel important when we get to articulate all of our knowledge and wisdom, and we get to bestow that on all of our people that are sitting at our feet listening to us. Sometimes we want to sound smart. We want to sound like we're the most knowledgeable person in the room. But here's something interesting. What's interesting is that the people that I see that are exploding in network marketing are not the ones that know everything about everything. Matter of fact, one of my mentors, Dave Savola, he was a top earner in our company for many, many, many years. If you asked him for details about our compensation plan, he just laughed. He goes, I don't know all that. You can call the company. Ask him for details about a lot of things. I don't know, call the company. But he was the top builder. He earned tens of millions of dollars. Why? He was brief, baby. He was brief. He was excited. Ignorance on fire is much more powerful than knowledge on ice. Light yourself on fire. People come from miles around to watch you burn. It's not about how much you know. It's how excited you are. Pointing people to the third-party presentations. Pointing people to the third-party people, experts that can close the people for you. Again, your job, if it's your prospects, is to say almost nothing. You pique their interest and your job is done. Get them to a presentation. Get the edification done. Get them on a three-way call. Your job is to pique their interest and edify. Pique their interest and edify. That's all you do if it's your prospects. If it's other people's prospects, you tell your story, you answer their questions, and you close them. It's that simple. In a game plan interview, you tell your story, tell them exactly how to get started off right, book their launch, and get off the phone. Guys, it is very simple. Okay, you might think it's the opposite. You might feel like everybody needs the most information wins. It is not the case. There will be time, over time. There will be time over an extended period of time for them to learn all the little intricacies and nuances of the business and all the knowledge and all this stuff. They will learn it. And the more they learn, the more you're going to have to warn them not to say all that they've learned to every person that they're talking to. It's a trick. It's a tough thing, but it is the case. It's the truth. You guys understand. Say less to more people. This business is predicated on momentum, and momentum requires speed. Speed and momentum. You can't get bogged down pulling everybody around you, pulling them down into the weeds with you. Stay out of the weeds, and that's how you're going to get to the mountaintop. Hopefully, guys, this lesson today about brevity resonates with you. Hopefully you can share this with everybody on your team so they know that you're going to be brief and that they need to be brief, and everybody can be brief, and you will have a much briefer trip to the top of your company. Take care.